It is time to create with Quimby. Ropes are very in right now. They add a little, I mean, I didn't know that, but that's what it says, so I'll read it. They add a little rustic flair to your home, becoming a showstopper for guests.
Yeah, so for example, why they're so in right now, you got the rope shelf. So a very simple but creative way to give your living space some nice little boost of character there. So joining us live right now to show us about this boost of character, our DIY queen extraordinaire, Shannon Quimby, once again back. Good morning.
Good morning, you two. How are you?
We're doing great.
Oh, we're fantastic.
Great to see you. Great to see you as always. So how do you make this? You know, as always, I feel like with your DIY tricks, it looks like it would be complicated, but never is. So what exactly do you need here?
Exactly, Travis. Everything that I like to show, it's simple and easy to follow. So think of this rope swing as like a little miniature swing set, okay? So the first thing you want to do is you want to get a 1x4. You can go to any Par Lumber locations. They'll hook you up. It's a simple board that you can get. Okay. I like to, so I'm going to show you this in certain measurements. The great thing about this DIY is that you can, adjust the size, the length of the board, and the length of the rope to fit into any area in your house.
Nice,
it's a really good
nice.
DIY.
You can really personalize it.
Exactly. So I'm cutting this at 18 inches. You can use a miter saw, or like I said, you go down to Par, they'll hook you up. So the next step is you want to take a ruler and you want to measure 1 inch inward on each corner, and you're going to make a dot. Okay. I'll bring this a little bit forward. So you're going to make 4 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4 on each corner. Okay? Mm-hmm. Simple.
We got it so far. Now you're bringing out the power tools.
Yeah. But it's, no worries, not even a cord. It's okay. You get your drill and you want to use a 1.5 inch drill bit because you're going to make a fairly large hole in each corner. Okay. And so you just point on your dot, which is nice. I do a big dot because
so you can see it properly.
Yeah, you got to be able to see your target.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're just going to basically just in a hole drill all the way through until you have, and I'm going to set this one down, until you have your 4 holes.
The magic of television. She had a hold one.
ready
already
to go.
There.
Perfect. All right.
So then you want to get a piece of sandpaper because these holes there can be some frays on the edges, and also when you cut the board it can be a little sharp. So just get a little piece of sandpaper, sand your edges, and then roll the sandpaper up into a cone and go inside and get like that so it's nice and smooth to the touch. Okay, I like to take a little little duster here instead of a rag to get that fine dust off. Little DIY hack there for you.
That's great.
Now you can use any stain. You don't have to stain the board. You can actually leave it the way it is if you like. You could paint the board. Once again, this is all about personalizing your own DIY design and style. So I always have leftover stain from previous projects, and you just basically want to stain the board all the way around on the sides and the edges, both sides. If you have a nice manicure, I would recommend gloves. Okay. Yep. And then you wipe all the way around, let it dry according to the directions. It usually is about 15-20 minutes, and then you wipe off the excess. Okay. Simple. All right. Next step is you're going to get some rope. You can get this at any hardware store, and you're going to cut it at a yard, which is 3 feet. 2 pieces. Perfect. 2 pieces. You want to tie a knot at the end of each rope, and you want to get as close to the bottom as possible, and you got to put a little muscle into it.
Yeah, you got to get in there. You got to make sure it doesn't get loose.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, because it's holding the board, secure. Here's the finished board, all stained, both sides.
Beautiful.
Then you just take your rope. You guys, this is so easy. Right? Like that. The knot is right on the bottom. This is the fun little thing, and I actually like them just for the look. I'm going to hold it up to the board so you can see it. See that little ring right there that I'm showing you?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. This is called a wire ring, and it comes in all different sizes, and you can get these at any hardware store, but they're called a wire ring. And you want 2 of them, and you're going to thread the ring through the rope on each side. Okay? Have I lost you?
Yeah, no, this is even Travis proof so far. So this is great. I mean, it really pretty simple.
It is. And then once you do that, you basically thread the other side of the rope through the other hole. And then when you get that done, then you tie the knot on each end. And that's it, you guys. And then you hang it up like this right behind you.
That's
it's
wonderful.
So easy.
Yeah, it's sturdy.
Oh, look, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is, and it looks like you got a couple of, you got some vases up there. So clearly it's able to hold a little bit of weight. No real concern there either.
Yeah, and the 2 benefits of this type of shelf is you don't have those brackets underneath, which causes a lot of damage in the wall when you're, and also, how many times have you hung a shelf and it's,
Yeah, a lot. So good to know.
Yeah. The great thing is if that happens with these rope shelves, all you need to do is just adjust your knot underneath, and do that. And look, you guys, literally, ta-da, done.
And it's done. Well, just in the nick of time, because we're running out of time, unfortunately. But this is, again, super simple, and it doesn't take long to make it look, I mean, just absolutely professional, and it's functional as well as stylish. So
yes, form and function, absolutely crucial.
Shannon, it's always great to see you. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, take care.
All right, take care. And for the instructions on this project and the materials that you'll need, we're going to post that on coin.com.